You're welcome to today's tutorial. Today I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step processes on how to achieve this trending collar design. This is not your regular collar, so pay rapt attention as we go straight to the point. If you are new to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell so that when next I upload any video, you will be the first to be notified. Do not also forget to like, share and drop your view on the comment section. If you are watching on Facebook, do well to click on the follow button, share this video and also drop your comments. I already dropped a video on how we achieved the front design and the pocket design. So we go straight to the collar. After trimming the neck, you are going to measure round that very neck that you measured. As you can see, so I got 16.5 for this particular one. I am going to use a collar gum. First of all, you are going to divide 16.5 or your own measurement. You are going to divide it by 2. Here we have 8 1/4. I mark out 8 1/4 and I am going to make sure that this starting line is straight enough. So again, I come back here and measure from the neck to this very shoulder line. I have 4.5 here. For me to confirm, I measure this other side as well, 4.5 inches. So from here, I measure 4.5. So I mark it out, and from here I am going to go in by 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to show you why. So keep watching till the end of this video. At the upper part, you also go in by 3/4 of an inch. So this side you are going to curve it this way. You are going to mark it. It will be a bit curvy. The same this way, but it's going to go inside like this, so that you are going to have this particular shape. Now this particular place, you are going to mark out 1/4 of an inch. 1/4 of an inch. I'm sure by now you must have known 1/4 of an inch, because I've dropped a video on how to read your tape. Then this particular side, you are going to measure the height of your collar stand, because it is collar stand that we are making now. This is 1/4 inches. I am going to connect it. It's going to be a little bit curvy as well, so I'm going to connect that 1/4 to the 1/4. The size that you made here, 1/4, is also what we are going to make the collar itself, 1/4. Then the size of our collar spread, you can choose to make it 2 inches, but this one I am making it 2.5 inches. So I connect with a straight line the 2 points. Now I want to make it a bit pointed, so I added 1/2 inch to it and connect it to the collar stand. Now, because this place is curvy, you are going to remeasure it and be sure that you don't have more than 8 1/4. So in case you have more than that, you mark it out there and connect it to the collar itself. then you go ahead and cut them out. So this is how you are going to gum them. When you are placing this one, make sure that you have a little allowance in between the two, so that from there you can easily bend it. It's very important. So after gumming, you are going to trim this area. You are going to notch this curvy area because you are going to fold this. Now let me show you why I went in by 3/4 of an inch, which I told you earlier. So this is the back side of the collar. Can you see how it is curved? So this is the place that is going to fit into that place. That is why I went in by 3/4 of an inch. Everything has a reason why it's been done. So you are going to fold it this way. Now we are on the machine, and first of all, I am running thread on the folded area. Then I bent it and ran thread here. Trim off the excess. And in the same manner, we run thread on the other end. And as well, trim out the excess. Then you turn everything inside out. This is collarbone. I am going to add the collarbone. The collarbone helps the collar to have stamina to stand even when you must have washed the cloth over and over again. It remains as it is, it doesn't break. Then you are going to trim this out, allowing about 1/2 inch or less in excess. That is what we are going to use to join it to the clothes. You are going to be sure that you have the exact measurements. Then you are going to place it this way. Now there's a trick here which I've taught you before, but I'm refreshing your mind. When you are placing this, you are making sure that the body of the cloth, the main body, is in excess. You don't place both the collar and the body equal, or the collar should not go beyond. Rather, the body of the clothes should go beyond a bit, so that by the time you are fixing it this way, you are going to have a smooth ending. I don't know if you understood what I just explained now. If you do, use the comment section and tell me. If you don't understand it, also let me know so I can explain further. So you can see our collar is ready, very smooth. So we now go to the table and iron it, and this is the result that we have. Thank you for watching this video. I have a lot of videos on my channel which you can go through. There's always something to learn. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, share this video, drop a comment. If you are on Facebook, click on the follow button, like and share.